not gonna act like I'm gonna try not to punch you. Are you holding back emotion with something? Trying to be more smooth, but banish a curse. I need to break. This feels like a curse. Feels like a generational curse. Yes, it does. I don't really like talking about this shit, but it feels that this could be something that keeps on holding me back. Oh, it's the female. It's the karmic female. Yeah. Who is this? Dance damage. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Take me there. They said that they have a lot of pain. They can't work. They can't do house chores. They can't help you carry in shit. They don't go to get groceries with you. They're in pain. A hypochondriac. And this one in particular, we'll do it. I'll do however the fuck I feel like it. This is, well, I used to dance, not that kind of dance, but actual dancing. There are always those females who they took up ballet or professional dance is what I heard. Professional dancing. It was a different kind of dancing. I used to be a dancer, a backup dancer. Oh. Now he just goes, oh, or she. Oh, okay. They don't. You can tell. They can tell you don't believe them. Yeah, this is as karmic gets. Let me clear out this cycle. Let's just try it. I mean, I tried everything else in life. Some of it worked. Some of it didn't. I don't remember the last time I just took a shot and stayed with it. Yeah, this is a loving man. You could be a water sign, but you're definitely old enough to where it feels like the first time. And that's not the first love. If this was somebody that you thought first true love and you got back with them because there's this thing where, well, that's my first love, and first off, I'm not even sure they were. It could have been something that was embedded in your brain and it was just cool to go with at the time because there was no one else around. Whenever you call me, I don't think it's them. And I think you're finding out the hard way. And it's not as hard as you'd like it to be. I would have liked to have at least found something out the hard way. Yeah, this is just nothing but hurt. I'm not going to play victim. That's a wounded warrior card, basically. This could also be, I'm telling you, like, there's physical fighting here where this man knows if he doesn't get out of this soon, he's going to wind up in jail. It's getting to the point where I feel like I'm being pushed, and my next step with everything that happened is jail. Because I don't need to explain why I don't want to be with you. You really want me to explain? See, the crazy thing is when these types of women, they pull the truth out of you. They want you to be honest with everybody else, but when it comes to being honest with them, now all of a sudden, they want you to use kid gloves. So this is what he said. I'm not attracted to you, and I haven't been. And to tell you the truth, I've been a bit of an opportunist over the past 2 or 3 years. I was only with you, not the entire time. In the beginning, I had high hopes. He actually sang that. He actually started incorporating music in his. That may help a lot of you to incorporate songs. Now, remember, the outcome here is for you. It's for you. It's not for them. They're the lesson, remember? You're the blessing in this situation. Sometimes you're both the lesson for each other, but this feels like a man or a woman who realizes, okay, I'm the prize here. I don't need a mother. You're more of a mother figure to me. You remind me of my mother as well. And for someone in particular, awkwardly, this is your actual mother. I thought I wanted an older woman. Boom, there came one. I thought that was the universe sending me a message. Now I have to learn to decipher whether this is the universe sending me what I asked for or this is a test from the universe. I mean, she damn sure have put her titty in my mouth. You probably did. Ew, did that get real weird? She tried so many things to keep you there that she almost put a diaper on your ass. It's crazy. Did she even have a bottle with vodka in it or something? What is this weirdness? It feels like intentional programming to make you believe that you need her. This is a new tactic of the crazies. Round and round, round and round. And they're a liberal. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't use that term. Oh, vitamin C. I'm in Horsham at the extended stay in Horsham, PA, in room 243. And it's pretty expensive here. I went to Sprouts to look for vitamins. I started feeling sick the other day, so I got a couple bottles of Fireball, small bottles of Fireball, of course. And I went to get vitamin C, and they were like $40 a bottle for the cheaper ones. There's $30-some maybe, but I didn't have money like that to just buy that shit. And I forgot about emergency packets. They're amazing. It was $14 for an entire box of them. The tangerine ones are solid. You can even mix that with vodka and ice and make a, Mm-hmm. I did not do that. Please don't tell anybody that you're a liberal. That's a sure way to get somebody to run away from you as fast as possible. And slider scale. Okay, that's the way that you're going to look at this shit now. The slider scale. What's that? Well, basically, I guess when we're talking about, and beg, when we're talking about, it would be worth in some way. It would be worth in some weird way, the slider scale. I went way down on the slider scale here. Here's the man, this is somewhere in the middle. This is the best that you can get. The best around. And then, here's the middle. He went backwards like this. See, in the beginning, it looked like it was forward. Those pretty packages in the beginning. Alright. Slider scale method. Sounds pretty good. Garrett, why does your name keep popping up? Does somebody look like Leif Garrett? That's what I just heard. BC. This could be a Rebecca. Becca. That's what somebody... It's a Rebecca. You know those chicks that like to alter their name to something that it's not the... No, this is a different version. No, it's not. That's somebody else's actual name. There's a Rebecca and then there's Becca. Your name could be Caleb, Buck, you could live in British Columbia, Cabo, BU, definitely a Buck here, Buckley, and PU. I can't remember the last time I cannot remember the last time I went down on a woman and was satisfied. I can't get no. You can't get anything from this one. Hold on. Hold on. Impatient. All of the traits. Did somebody start writing down, making a list of all the good traits and the bad traits? You're going to be real surprised if you do that with some of these broads. Short for bastard operator from hell, baby bear porridge, bloodborne pathogen, bubonic plague, black man's penis, big black penis, big buff penis. Big buff penis. Way too good for this. Still looking for that peach. That sweet, fresh, yet dirty. No, it's not an acquired taste. Most men love that shit. They just Some of them will know they'll never get it, so they don't say that they love it, or it makes them look like fools. And others wind up having friends and family know that there's someone like that for them, and they intentionally ruin their reputation, or nowadays they'll even set you up to go away if they think that you're about to come together with somebody that is going to be great for you. What about that one I met down the shore? I thought this was the one, actually. Cold brew. You made them sound dangerous, and you messed up. See, that's what this type of guy likes, though. He likes the dangerous, sweet, like I said, but when you're a woman who's dangerous, the universe will test you on your authenticity, your character. There will be situations where you might get held up with this guy. You're expected to stand up and say something. You're not dangerous when you hide behind him. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing he can't stand. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? Let's get some white cards and find out some other shit about this broad. There might have been, but I'm not sure, a brother of yours who also was in love with the same woman from your past. They won't admit it, of course. Respect. Respect for yourself first. See, these women that go out of their way to be that woman that they think these guys want, there's no man on the planet who's worth a shit who's going to want a woman who respects him more than her. Told you this, you forgot. That's one of the main things was self-respect here. She kissed my ass. They can tell when you're being phony, and if they didn't before, they can tell now when you're being phony. Where I feel they're pulling away. I can feel that he's not being disrespectful, but he's definitely becoming more distant. Now this woman goes out of her way to make you breakfast. You haven't made me breakfast in 5 years. Now all of a sudden, that screams desperation to these men. You understand? Or women. I don't want to keep saying that. I'm just going to say men. I'm used to heterosexual relationships, so that's the perspective that I read from. I expect for others, if you don't, to put it how it fits for you. Let's talk about the respect, and maybe they want to get into the differences in one woman and the other. I feel like people like when I do this, different characteristics and situations. I don't like reading them upside down. This to me, for some reason, now I heard patience. I respect patience, but getting to the point where you're almost like a dead body, a corpse, is a little different. See, the woman that this man likes gets up and she makes herself presentable enough where if somebody just stopped over the house out of nowhere, she's okay with that. You know what I mean? There's a balance here where she doesn't put on a face full of makeup just to sit around all day and dress to the nines just to sit around all day. But and she's not the woman, because this woman did that, where she'll get dressed to the nines and then text some people and tell them to stop over, and then tell them not to tell him that she asked them to. Hey, remember when you said you were going to stop over? I'm here. She acts like she's never there, or she's always busy. She'll even park her car up the street and around the corner to act like she's at work and shit, or she's crazy busy. I'm looking at this differently now. I actually see this man must have had to heal from certain things, because I don't think that he was really interested in a woman who had a tremendous amount of self-respect for herself. I think he was a little intimidated or put off by that. Looking at that shit differently now. He's looking at what respect is differently now too. What is that? Well, let's create a scenario. You're out somebody says something about your man's, I don't like that term either, his ethnicity, the way you handle it. I did say something though. Yeah, but you popped off and got your head went flying and your hands were all flying. The other woman steps up and just says, excuse me, apologize to my husband for what you said. There's a difference. See, the woman that does it like that, that's how she handles everything, and that's what he's noticing. This is a part-time thing, what you do. I need full-time respect. I need a woman who respects herself from deep within because of the things that she's been through and how she's gotten through them and who she has become because of it. It's not pop-up respect. Taurus, commitment. I'm looking at commitment differently. Not saying I don't want it, but I don't want you to just commit to me. I need to see that you commit to other things. When you say you're going to do something, do it. I'd rather you just not say it. I'm tired of empty promises and promises. Commit to what? Commit to anything. That's what I heard. Anything. You say that you're going to clean out the hall closet. It doesn't happen. You say you're going to do the dishes. It doesn't happen. Everything is this, and not enough this. The other woman, she doesn't even get truth. Honest. I'm going to have to get used to honesty with this other one. If there is another one from the shore, which would be usually high school, right out of high school, maybe even college. It was a different time, a way different time then. They're honest to a fault. Am I ready for that though? He wasn't then. That's why he had to go through this. I had to go through a tremendous amount of dishonesty in order to appreciate the honesty. See, for the women, for the one he met down the shore, this is going to be a heterosexual message. For the one he met down the shore, she was that. And you were, I guess you were in two different places. Or it just wasn't as common, and in his friend group, if you had two different friend groups, it wasn't as common to be like that, for men to be like that in their friend group. One of the other woman's skills is actually just being honest. It's automatic for them to be honest. I think I'm ready. Abandonment issues. I can't go 3 blocks without saying where I'm going without my phone blowing up. It shows a lack of trust, which is an insult to me because I'm not a cheater. But this man can't even look at someone coming down the street without getting an earful. That shows insecurity, which shows a lack of respect for oneself. Get better. I'm never going to get better if I stay in this situation. So he actually chose to downsize in order, that's the respect that he showed himself. See, this man didn't respect himself by being in this karmic cycle with this karmic mate, we'll say. Satan. He could be more of a believer in Satan than God, and that could be an issue now. You'll have women now that want to become Satan worshippers. They're showing me females that intentionally went out to buy pentagrams and shit with devil worship on them. Like, what are you wearing? This is a lifestyle. Being indecisive. Make a decision and stick with it. Sometimes I feel like you do this just to agitate me. That also shows a lack of respect for me. Where do you want to go? Well, we'll go get Mexican. You want to get Mexican? Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll just go get... It really does say that you're trying to agitate and trigger this man. See, that's not the kind of trigger. If this woman was trying to embody a Hayoka, we trigger without knowing it. We trigger by being honest. This woman thought that we trigger men and women. We trigger people by it just means agitating them and getting them to pop off and get angry. And now we get into some public argument where we're not going to Italian or Mexican because we're going back home. That was shot to shit. I'm shutting down. That's what he did. See, but she did this shit, though. She'll shut down, and she doesn't explain anything. The other one on the other side will say, listen, I had a bad day, or there's something's weird with me today, so if it seems like I'm being distant or I'm being short with you, that's why. I don't even know what it is. She covers all areas to make him feel like, or let him know that it's not him. And if it is him, she'll say it with a certain type of delivery. Like I said, this is something that is instinctive, and it's who she is down to her core. Last minute plan, everything has to be planned out with the other one, but it's awkward because she moves like that in some areas, but then she's indecisive. It's weird, right? Like, can we just out of nowhere just do something without having it pre-planned and this, that, or the other? Out on a limb, right? No, we don't ever do shit like that. Outside, like, do we never just pack a bag and say, let's just go here? Everything is so planned out, but so unplanned. This causes confusion. Treadmill. Let's get into the treadmill. I don't want to feel the pain anymore. This reminds me of pain in the spine. You must have a lot of attachments, because when I leave the house, I don't feel this thing down my spine that I feel when I'm with you. That also has gotten his attention. Treadmill. When you pull up, did you share your location with her? If you didn't, she got in your phone somehow or knew someone that worked for your carrier, and she can see where you're at. She can tell when you're almost home. And that's when she'll spray herself with a mix of oil. That spray bottle with oil and water in there is not for laying outside, or it's not for skin. It's so she can spray herself so it looks like she was running on the treadmill for an hour. This is embarrassing. The one on the other side, she gets angry, but she'd rather handle things a different way first. This one tries so hard not to get mad that it comes out with shit going through the window. It's okay to get mad. Get mad. It seems phony when you don't. You should be mad at this situation. Phony Zen, I just heard. Yeah. What's this? Waiting. Waiting. I've been waiting for a girl like you. I'm waiting to see this craft that you got. Somebody said that they used to refurbish furniture. Somebody else said that they used to carve shit. I went to pottery class. Remember the ghost? Yeah, I'm still waiting. Still waiting to see that shit. Still waiting to see you start this business. I told you I would invest in it to help you out. Another one went to law school, even provided some false documents and shit, and you can't argue your way out of a paper bag. You can't win an argument with me. And I'm one of the easiest guys to get along with. Nevertheless, a case. Still waiting to see you buck naked in the light. I don't know how long you've been with this one, but she refuses to come out of the shower and walk past you. Yeah, unless it's dark. These are issues now for a lot of these people. With the is that aqua or agua? Aqua. Is that someone's favorite color? Everything is. He could have said that his ex's favorite color or our house was, that's his favorite color, or we had everything like that. Now everything is aqua. It's crazy. He mentioned that he liked beachy. I remember the shore. We're talking about the shore too. So you guys could have had a house down the shore with this man at some point, or there was something about shore and just those types of colors in the home. She lied about her heritage. You know how a lot of Latinos and shit, they like oranges and aquas and stuff and yellows. Yeah, she overdid it. Way overdone. So he tested this theory in some way because he picked up that she was trying to emulate someone that, I'm not even sure that you spoke about this woman. I think that other people did. She started asking questions. She started handing out free pills to people. I heard Xanax and Suboxone. Yup. Just tell me what she was like. It turns out that one wasn't even the one, though. It could be that this man hasn't met that one yet. So all this work went into this shit. Third eye. Okay. And transformation at the bottom. She talks about this shit way too much. I see it with my third eye. He can't stand hearing that shit anymore. When you're true to your own self, when you truly respect yourself and you're true to who you are, you could tell that he gets agitated with that. You're still going to say what you want to say. I'm not looking for getting along 24/7. I'm not even sure that that's fun. I just want you to stay something. Just stay something. Even if it's cocky and bitchy. Let me get used to something. Did she start calling her thing her again too? What is this her thing? And she made the mistake. See, this is what'll happen when you're trying too hard to be like somebody else besides yourself. All you do, where did this, that's what so-and-so called. Aha, I heard. And now you put me in a predicament where I feel like I'm arguing, I'm engaging in this childish banter back and forth, and now I feel like I'm 12 mentally. Damn, Philly could have been right. Are they putting something in the air or the food or the water that's making people childish? It feels like you're going backwards in age. Not physically, though, and that's a problem. They're aging, but mentally they're going backwards. That could be one of the most unattractive combinations in someone out there. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Aries. Heavier Taurus anyway. Very horrible with money. This is another unattractive trait now. The way she counts her money, the way she puts it, it just shows, what does it show? Uniform. Consistency. But I'm not even sure he likes that. I think he likes the woman who's a little bit, I just want her to be her. I don't care what it is. That's what it came down to. That's what I learned from all of this. I'm thinking, what did he learn? I just want someone who can be whoever they are in that moment. I didn't realize how important it is. When you're that person where I just am, this is how I felt in that moment, so this is what I said. It shows this. Without you don't have to say I respect myself. This never has to come out. I respect myself tremendously never has to come from those lips, because it is shown in every way that they handle themselves and in every situation how they handle that with other people. I hope this helped. See ya.